The Patriots offense this year, like the last 5 years, has been rather disappointing, and if we're being honest, pretty underwhelming, and it's super uninspiring to watch as the offense only averages 246 yards a game, and shocker, that's dead last in the NFL. This past Thursday, the Patriots played the Jets, and their offense got outgained 139 to 400, only racking up 61 passing yards with a mere 78 rush yards and 2.9 yards per play. Now, who's to blame for this? Well, we can't put it all on Jacoby Brissett when the offensive line looks like a pile of Swiss cheese. And on top of that, none of the Patriots receivers outside of Demario Douglas, the stud receiver out of Liberty, even seemed like they wanted to show up that night. So with the combination of a terrible offensive line, an offensive coordinator who doesn't know what he's doing, and wide receivers who couldn't separate from a fly, that's a pretty bad combination for an offense. And while the Patriots have shown how dominant their run game can be, it hasn't been on a consistent enough basis to where other teams are threatened by it. Their running back Ramondre Stevenson has the upside to lead the NFL in rush yards, however his offensive line play is certainly holding him back. Today we're going to be peeling back the curtains and taking a look at the real ghost of the Patriots offense. The very first play of the game, the Patriots run a naked boot to the right side. The edge rusher at the bottom of your screen is going to come in free. He's unblocked. He's going to get in Jacoby's face. I mean, as soon as the ball is snapped, you're about to see it as the play plays. Hunter Henry's going to get a gain of 0 on this. Rolls out. Boom, right there. Got rid of it. And ends up right back at the sticks. Going to see another angle of it here. Check, check. Get in your play. And then watch number 95 also. That's big Quinnen Williams. They did a good job of getting him out of the play, but just way too quick. Second down here for the offense. They're going to run a right side handoff to Ramondre Stevenson. This was a fairly well blocked play. As you can see right there, boom. Got to gain a couple, but the Patriots offensive line can't really create space. And the Patriots are bottom in the league for explosive plays. Explosive being 20 plus, 10 plus. And yeah, not great blocking, but I mean, Ramondre could have done something out of that. Here the Jets are running a one high safety. Watch him back off. It's man to man. Jacoby got no time to throw. Looking for Ramondre in the flat, maybe. I mean, I know he was just trying to throw it away, but watch this. So they're going to signal a blitz. 56 right there is about to come in free. I mean, 71 doesn't even see him. I don't know if the protection was busted. I don't know if Jacoby didn't notice it, but he's going to come in free. So, I mean, pressure instantly, and there's nothing you could do about that, really. As an offense, what do you do? All right, now this play is a little bit of a recess play. It's a little RPO screen, maybe. Boom, kicks it out to Demario Douglas. And look at this. I mean, this is crazy. He's going backwards, and he gets a yard. He got yards out of that, which looked like it was a loss. And, I mean, I don't even know how he got any yards on this. So, boom, kick it out. Two-step drop. Ooh, little shake and bake. I mean, he's running horizontal rather than vertically. But, I mean, he still got yards. And it could have been a big loss. So, I mean, Demario Douglas, man, he's a good player. Second down now. I mean, the offense at this point has done nothing. Jacoby, three-step. Didn't like the first read. Stands in the pocket. He has a wide-open receiver down there at the bottom. Doesn't hit it. Decides to roll out. Still completes the pass, but I mean, if he would have just 1-2 rip it, he would have had a better completion, maybe even a first down. Here's a front-facing view. 1-2, boom, didn't like first read. Steps up, rolls out, still gets a completion, but I mean, could have been a little bit more, so it's all right. The Patriots on this play are going to run a little mesh concept with Hunter Henry's going to run up and sit down in the middle of the field. And on this play, the Jets are running two-man high. 2 safeties, open field. So Jacoby's just going to split the safeties in a sense and just rip one right up the field. Great blocking, too, by the offensive line in this play. Mondre motions out. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Fires it. I mean, what a throw. What a seed. I mean, there was defenders closing in on that. Right here, you got one motion over. Motions out. Ramondre takes the linebacker with him. Jacoby. I mean, stares him down, but he makes the throw, so it don't even matter. And the pocket stood up very good, so good job of the offense there. Now, here's a left side run to Ramondre Stevenson. Gets the handoff. Doesn't get a ton. I mean, This game was already being called quite conservatively up to this point. I don't know what's up with all these little dink and dunks. I don't know why they're not trying to take the top off the defense. But the Patriots have numbers on this play. They do. They have 3 offensive linemen to 2 defenders, and they get nothing. It's insane. Patriots in jumbo formation here. Got a motion across the formation. Hunter Henry comes over, lines up at fullback. Defense slides over for the run. Boom. Fakes it. Nice throw, but just slipped on the turf. Turf monster got him. I mean, this was great execution. Good time to call it. One of the better play calls of the night, in my opinion. Right here, defense slides over with the motion. Respect the run. Play fake does get him a little bit. It's not a lot, but that's good enough. And it's slipped. It's one of those things that you got to get. Now, at this point, the offense is really down in the mud. Jets are overcrowding the line, showing an all-out pressure blitz here. They got a motion on the outside. That's Tyquan Thornton. He's going to motion in. Runs a little hitch. 2 hitches on the outside. No time to throw. That was one of the main reoccurring themes for the night. They look like they're bringing in all-out pressure. One of the linebackers bails, 44. Run a little stunt. And Quinn Williams, I mean, you got to know where he is at all times. You can't let him ruin the game. You just can't. Look at this motion, by the way. I didn't know Alex Van Pelt, the OC, had this in his bag. They do come back to this later. But look at this. This is how an actual offense would run nowadays. Motions, return motion. It's just a handoff, but it sets up a play that comes in later in the game. And this is where the offense, I feel like, needs to go for New England. I don't know if they don't do this more because they think they have personnel issues with the players they have on the offensive side of the ball, but if they can implement more things like that into the offense where it'll keep the defense on their toes, they have potential. Here they are back in the jumbo set. Little handoff to Ramondre. This is one of their biggest plays of the night, and as you're about to see, it all comes to a crashing end. Great play by Ramondre, but it was holding. Came back, didn't count. I mean, the offense was just trying to get something going, and they got nothing. I mean, look at that offensive line. They had no push. I mean, Ramondre is only maybe half a yard up the field, and he's already getting touched. And it didn't even matter. It came back. Patriots here running a little quick slants to the left side. Jacoby 1-2 fires it right in that window. Great throw. Couldn't hold on. Tyquan Thornton, he's a speedster. Not really great as a pure catcher maybe, but I mean, that was right in the chest. That's got to be caught. And here they go back with that return motion. But instead, watch this. Flicks it out to him as he's a halfback. And that's a good gain right there. This is what I'm talking about. They need to implement more plays that are like this. They need to innovate their offense in these kinds of ways and get the ball into their playmakers more. And I mean, man, probably the best play all night. Seriously, that was a great play design, and they need to do more of that if they want to be successful. Here's yet another play where the Jets get a free rusher off the edge. A little nickel blitz. I don't even know what they were trying to set up. Hunter Henry motions back into that fullback position, just like how they did something like that earlier. Free blitzer, no time to throw, didn't slide protection, not great. Speaking of not great, here's one of the only times the entire game they tried to take the top off the defense, and yeah, became a pass interference call. They did get the first down, but I mean, this was the only call that they had where they even attempted a ball over 20 plus yards. Really just overthrown, but man, only one call like that, you cannot run a successful offense like that. You can't. And so everything from there goes downhill. Another little naked boot. Boom. Just like last time, Jacoby, no time to throw. I mean, what are we doing? This is not the time to be calling these. And if you're going to call those, don't call those to the side of Will McDonald. I mean, man. Alex Van Pelt doesn't know what he's calling out there. Motions out to the sideline. Jacoby. Screen pass to Antonio Gibson. And that is the end of the drive for them. Yeah, I have no words for that drive, really, honestly. That was more embarrassing than the last drive. And last drive was pretty brutal. The Jets are just almost laughing at them for how bad that they are because they don't even really have to do much. Here we got a little motion into the slot. Jacoby fires it. Now, okay, I do like this play design, just not in this situation. They're going to run a little flat screen almost. Motion's out. He's going to run a quick flat. Boom, flat, kick it out to him. You got blockers up the field. I do like that play a lot. Just maybe not in that situation. So, who do we have to blame here exactly? I think it's a mixture of the play calling. I don't necessarily like Alex Van Pelt calling plays. I think the offensive line is a big deal. To not have that great of a unit up front is not good for your quarterback. And I know they got Drake May who's sitting right now. He's the future. You want to set him up right. And as of right now, this offense is not what's going to be going on with him. And we'll see what he can do with this offense. Anyways, that's it. I'm out.